Philadelphia, PA. Their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as they're eager.
For Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Not something
That nigga was watching Roll Bounce again, son. Oh my, this nigga been watching that for a whole 2 weeks. 2 weeks, this man's watched this movie, the same movie, bro. He ain't thought about changing that beat.
At their own 33-yard line.
That boy retarded, man. I can't even say that. He is a little special, and I can't even say the shit because it ain't even like that. That shit crazy because it is like that. Hey. Yeah, so you gotta. He know what he's talking about, but he don't think he know what he. I don't know what the fuck.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Hurts to throw. And this has caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert there to make the grab. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
You give a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look how they elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
What up? What you doing on my house? Granny looking like, what's
Throwing his Hurts. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right there?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Flushed out right. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. From the shotgun, Wilson buying time to his left. He'll try and run it, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 4.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson forced out to his left. He may try and run for this, and he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
On the tackle. A gain of 5. And the Seahawks first down.
Now Wilson on first down. Going for Metcalf. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
Seahawks 14. Eagles 6. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
At the 47-yard
On first down, it's Sanders. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
14. Eagles 6.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
The score, Seahawks 21, Eagles 6. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On first down, Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
They go play action with Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Carlos Dunlap drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
4th down.
Going for it with Sanders. Sanders has the first down and much more. It's a foot race. And finally taken down at the 15. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Hurts sets up to throw it, and he whips that one incomplete there.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Hurts. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates.
Tyler Lockett.
Take off your helmet and give me a
All
kiss.
the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. They'll throw now on the final play. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. A short kick taken at the 18, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Oh, boy, when a good tight end reads man coverage, is able to run the corner route, almost impossible to defend. They can use the good head fake, work him inside, and then they'll get him on their back or on their hip and keep them away from the football with their body.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's good.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Sanders. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Flush to his right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off offense has sputtered yet to score. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 42 yards. He lets it fly for Lockett. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback time. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. 23 yards to pick up there.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. Jackson's got it over the middle. And now off to the races down the right side. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the Seahawks 38-yard line.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Brings up third and 1.
They'll look to throw for it on third and 1. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on third and 1. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hurt's going to take this himself. And it's caught. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Now he'll try to run with this. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with their opponents. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Left side here to Sanders. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Sanders. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
He's brought down.
They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Philadelphia.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
Here's Sanders. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Clark brought him down. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Malik Harrison with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
He was brought down at the 26. 8 yards on the pickup.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Made by Brandon Graham. A gain of a yard.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 25 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week. But here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They go play action with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
16 yards. First down, Eagles.
But first down, Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders.
Hurts pass.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hurts.
3rd and
that will be incomplete.
Hurts pass. Intended for Alshon Jeffrey. Incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. Deep ball for Goodwin. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. 6-0 our score after 1.
Eagles nothing.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Steps away. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
For a Baltimore Ravens.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. And there, the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
Well, what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction, and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to